Harry, discarded forever as Lieutenant Colonel Johnny, becomes the king's foster child and imposingly on top Tatler power list. King Charles's equerry, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson, has made a surprising entry on Tatler's annual social power index, as he came in 3rd place, just behind the King and Queen Camilla themselves. This is the 2nd year in a row that Their Majesties have topped the prestigious list, which the magazine claims shows where the real power lies in British society. The 39-year-old set hearts aflutter when he made an appearance on screen during the King's coronation, and is said to have royal fans chanting his name at official events, leading him to be dubbed the Dashing Equerry. Just behind King Charles III and Queen Camilla at number 1, and billionaire businessman Sanjay and his fashion designer wife Anu Hinduja at number 2, the Dashing Equerry has cemented himself as one of the most influential names to know in the UK. The best thing that people love him for is that Johnny has humility, while he has great responsibility in his work. In particular, discovering and revoking Meghan and Harry's recording devices during events is one of the typical achievements of Jonathan Thompson. It's said that Johnny is completely replacing Prince Harry's place in the royal family, as well as in the King's heart. He can assist the heir to the throne, William, in his future affairs. A royal source reveals that the Parliament provided the ideal opportunity to deal with Harry, change the law to eliminate surrogate and adopted children, silence Harry and get rid of him. Then Major Thompson is adopted by King Charles, takes Harry's place as the next spare after William's children. King Charles is said to believe Johnny Thompson. He's been a constant at the side of King Charles, assisting him in the first few weeks of his reign. Having previously worked alongside the late Queen Elizabeth, he played a prominent role last year in escorting Liz Truss to meet Charles shortly after Her Majesty's death, and then taking Rishi Sunak to Buckingham Palace once he succeeded her as Prime Minister. Outside of his royal duties, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson of the 5th Battalion Royal Regiment of Scotland lives in Surrey, and is a father of one and loving husband to his marketing manager wife Caroline. And now the kilt-clad army officer, known to friends as Johnny but dubbed on TikTok as Major Eye Candy, can add another accomplishment to his resume, having made it onto the prestigious list. Royal fans have called for the King's hot equerry Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson to be the next 007. A TikTok page responded to a comment which said, "The next James Bond," as they made a short video of him. One of those included Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson looking dapper in a suit as he entered Buckingham Palace in London. Other snippets were of the King's equerry performing his royal duties as he walked in formation, ushered people into a car and stood in his uniform. The caption read, "I think he looks great both in a kilt and in a suit," followed by a star emoji. According to Tatler, Johnny has a fabulous sense of humour and has the ability to look as good in a suit as he does in a kilt. Tatler said, "It's from within the palace walls that the King's equerry wields his unique brand of quiet, charming power, but is spotted where it counts, at the coronation or the opening of the Bernstone Batagerie Gallery in Fitzrovia, to which he wore a bunny tie and charmed India Rose James."